gonna put the Marines down to that bitch and crime's gonna drop.
I don't care. I bought all the stuff I need. I don't care.
They're talking about, oh no, you gotta let people set up tents in Oregon, and you gotta let a free drug market exist. God dang, have any of you assholes looked at Portland, Oregon lately, and what has become of that liberal shithole? Not to mention D.C. until Trump drew the troops in here just recently, by the way. Joe, you should do some up-to-date research, man. I'd really like to talk to you about on-topic, up-to-date topics, but you gotta do a little more research than that. But here we are with Trump bringing the damn Marines and shit up there in D.C., cleaning that place out. Come on, man. You know what? I think for the first time in 50-something years, D.C. had a zero murder day. A zero murder day. But here's Joe Italiano in Collinsville, Illinois, home of the giant ketchup bottle, saying how we should hate Donald Trump and we should hate Elon Musk. And there's Jeff, the little ankle-biter cocksucker, coming into the background, ready to suck on Joe's nuts, saying, well, you should listen to Joe. You should. And both these son of a bitches come from the communistic state of Illinois. And here in D.C., we had a murderless day for the first time in over 50 years. In over 50 years, there was not a murder happened in D.C. And these two ankle-biting, cock-sucking son of a bitches want to tell you to hate Trump. Listen, you guys need to update your repertoire, okay? Listen, Bill Clinton's out of office. Obama don't give a shit. Biden's senile. Fucking, who's that bitch? She done fell off the fucking corner of this earth, that drunk-ass cunt, Kamala Harris. You guys ain't got nothing. You ain't got nobody. You ain't got shit. I guarantee you. Like that old damn Cajun cook that used to be on public TV. I'm gonna tell you something, son. This is a Republican world. This next election's going to be swept by the Republicans, and if you dumb shits don't come around, the one after that's going to be swept by them son of bitches too. And you heard it here first on 7200 KI4TC. Not only that, let me give you another drop. Ozzy and Sharon decided to kill themselves in Switzerland. So Ozzy took the easy way out. KI4TC. We'll drop that with you. We'll go.
I know that's right. We're dead. I gotta make sure they got Big Mike for posterity.
Huh?
They got Big Mike.
Yeah.
A person with no education. Michael Obama.
Here's Joe, the biggest liar on 7200, saying a person with no education. And by the way, Joe's claimed to be the biggest liar on 7200. And he's saying he's got 4 degrees. Yet I've known Joe, dipshit, shitbag Italiano, for 20 fucking years. And no, he's never once posted a diploma.
That's true.
No, he's never once proved any of what he said. No, he's never once talked about a child of his, and he damn sure stays away from Pamela, his ex, who raked that son of a bitch against the coal. But so here he is talking about an education when it's completely unfounded. Unfounded. And I've known this son of a bitch for 20 fucking years. 20 fucking years. I've never seen a single diploma out of this son of a bitch. And I bet if he does produce one, it'll be a goddamn melon. So, Joe, you like talk about a bunch of shit about electrical engineer and shit like that. Listen, dipshit. This is personal. I've known you for 20 years.
Oh, you
and not once have you
around 20 years ago. You're in that
board. Not one single time. Matter of fact, 20 years ago, the big joke was that you unclogged toilets at fucking Boeing. I'm pretty much sticking to that. I pretty much still think goddamn janitor at Boeing. coming in here maybe as an aerospace aficionado, but nothing more, not degreed, not educated by any means. Matter of fact, the more you say, the less you seem educated.
Do you want to bet?
We told you.
Do you want to bet?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you want to bet?
$100,000.
I'll bet you $100 bill.
Oh, $100,000. We're going to have the money held in escrow, and I'm going to provide my experience.
$100 bill.
$100,000.
You're not worth
It's
that
easy
much.
money, right? You could sell that house if you lose the bet.
Joe, you're not
You can
worth
sell
that
the
much.
house
You're
if
worth
you lose the bet.
When it comes to my worry about you, you're worth about $100.
Okay, well then shut up about it.
Okay, $100.
Oh no, I ain't gonna waste my time. I don't do anything for $100. But who the hell does? Oh, that's right, you do.
Well, I don't blame you for chickening out. Yeah, I'd hate for you to be proven wrong over $100.
Oh, why would I be?
Radio
I'm not the least bit
reputation
worried to be
ruined,
proven wrong because I know.
yeah, I got $100 on it because you're really low profile on my day-to-day life. I just come here and fuck with you because you're an idiot.
Zero education.
I just come in here and fuck with you because you're an idiot. You're not worth $100,000 to me. You're worth $100.
Open invitation.
You're not listening. See, that's what happens when Joe starts talking, right? He doesn't want anybody else to hear the other person say what he wants to exercise plausible deniability. He wants to exercise plausible deniability. Like, how can I hear what Ernie is saying about me if I'm talking at the same time? And that's the game.
Ernie was what, 38?
Years.
37?
Yep. Carry on. You put a serious bet on the table, and he's like, yeah, man, I'll be worth more than that. With Joe, you ain't listening from the beginning. You like to say, plausible deniability, goddamn. Well, shit, Joe. Well, at least
and that's why Ernie
listen to what your adversary has to say. I don't know why you're running away from this like a cuck.
Yeah, he's right.
What you got to do? You got to go over that cuck chair or what?
That's what spun him up. This guy gets spun up when people call
He
out
thinks
his
I'm spun up, but I'm actually having the time of my life, Patty.
Okay, sounds good. We'll have fun pointing out how ignorant you are.
Huh?
You don't know anything.
Oh, well, now you're in the middle of that grade school thing, right? Let's talk about hyperboles real quick. Let's talk about hyperboles. Now you're in the middle of that grade school thing, right? I pitch something at you, and you're rubber, and I'm glue, and what I say bounces off you and sticks to me, right? Fucking pathetic, Joe.
You're just
pathetic. Listen, I thought you would have grown up past the high school days or the grade school days. Listen, when I pitch something at you, you're not allowed to.
You said you were living in a tent, which I don't quite understand.
He's doing it too, and he's doing it more. Oh my God, he's thinking about me. It's got to be him. You're fucking pathetic.
I mean, that's a good
Joe,
question,
that's a pathetic argument. You're standing near a straw man. You're almost throwing your fucking call sign under the bus at this point. You're not throwing Joe Italiano under the bus. You're throwing AC1DD under the bus at this point, man. Come on, you gotta be nicer to your call sign, Joe. You gotta be nicer to your call sign. But if you're gonna complain and say, they blame me
come on strong, but you've got
I'm gonna blame them double. You just look like a bitch, man. Joe, you
command of the fact. You guess.
You look like a bitch when you do that.
That makes you look stupid.
That's what it is. You look like a bitch. And so, the OGs know, man. The OGs know. When you start that fucking gangling bullshit, hey, he pointed at me, I'm going to point it at him. You just look like a fucking cunt. You just look like a cunt. You don't look intelligent whatsoever. Matter of fact, you look elementary, actually. I think, Dear Watson, I think that would be something that Sherlock Holmes would say.
Okay.
Dear Watson, that's elementary. That's elementary, Joe. Elementary. You've got to do better than that school ground bullshit. This doesn't work here, Joe. Too smart for you, dumbass. K4GHX.
Okay, go away.
Okay.
Go away now.
No, I'm here all night.
This is the same bullshit.
No, I'm here all night, but I am glad to hear that you were listening. I hope that you took some of that in because it was from the heart, actually.
Of other problems.
It was from the heart, Joe.
It really looked bad, too. He's like 73 years old and all fucked up, and you're 38 and strong, and you thought you were something. You just look like a fucking gangster is all you look like.
Oh, now you're talking about Mike Adams. Well,
they remember
we're going to bring up Mike Adams. We got to bring up Pamela. We got to bring up the restraining orders from you beating your ex-wife, Pamela. Right? And then we got to bring up that day after the restraining order was filed, the divorce was filed, and she took you for 7 figures.
Wait a minute, why did
if you're going to bring up Mike Adams, we got to bring up Pamela. And you know Pamela got that ass. Pamela got that ass because you thought you were too big for your britches, Joe. You thought you were too smart for your own good.
Oh, no,
the judge said no.
I know I'm doing really well. I'm going to keep doing well.
You're going to pay. You're going to
tell you and others what I think is true.
And after you paid Pamela, this has been 12 years ago, by the way. 12 years later, you're still angry. So if we're going to bring up Mike Adams, we're going to bring up Pamela there.
People over. That's your strategy. That's what you've always done in ham radio.
Huh?
You've always done.
Well, you've not listened to anything I've said.
It's never worked, but you keep doing it.
You've not. Well, what are you talking about working? Hell, I'm an angel of the truth, man. What are you talking about working? Hell, the truth shall set you free, bro.
Yeah.
What do you mean work? You act like this is some kind of work or act or something. Wow. Hell, I'm just telling what it is, bro.
Oh, sure.
Joe, I've been around for 14 years. I've been around since Pamela left you, man. I've been around and I've listened.
You've been around, guys.
You're talking about I'm just making it. Dude, I've been here the whole time. There's like maybe another person that I know right off the hand that can call the spade a spade, and that's Oris. Oris has been around too. Oris has been around the block too. Oris calls spade a spade. And I don't know why you started fucking with Oris. You know Oris can lay that ass right open. You know Oris can lay that ass right open. But you're fucking with him recently, man. I'm sitting back drinking my coffee just waiting for that day that Oris says, okay, enough is enough. And he lets you have it, because he will. He will. You keep on. You keep on. But maybe some of these guys ain't been around you for 20 years. They may believe your bullshit, right? But I've known you for 20 years, you said this shit. I know your game, Joe. I know your game. I know, and you should have known mine.
Okay. You
used to leave me alone, but here we are. Here we are, and I guess I'll paint that spade black if you want me to. Careful what you get.
Sorry.
When you mess with Joe, you better have your shit right.
My shit's right.
What? Which shit was right tonight? How many people live in rural America? You were off by a factor of 4.
Joe, I've been investigated by the FBI. You think I'm worried about the FCC and your little dick lickers out there and fucking hashtag CDHF land? You think I give a shit? I've been run down by the FBI. You think I give a shit if you're going to turn a recording into me to Laura Smith, or God bless her, by the way. She is doing a good job, and I hope she does better. But, and also your little dick-licking friend out there in the background, you think I give a shit what any of you assholes think about me, you communist sacks of shit? I don't care. I don't give a shit. The FBI's been at my fucking house, and I've been here this whole time. Hell, FCC can go ahead and fuck off, you fucking retard. Hell, you some bitches are in there worried how you going to pay your water bill and shit. And hopefully that your Your goddamn lawnmower payment don't come in on December the 28th, so you should afford fucking Christmas. You assholes are talking about, oh, goddamn, I hope it rains again so my grass don't die. You motherfuckers are crazy. You're holding a microphone. You might as well shove it up your ass. Old Ernie here's a real deal. KI4THS, we trying to teach you something, but you two asshats ain't willing to listen. We're clear.
You can't teach people if you don't know anything.
Okay.
That's the problem that you have. You are uneducated.
Hey, am I still here, Joe?
You are abjectly
Hey, Joe, that's not what I asked, right? Because you've been living off it. Am I still here?
Just read a book or something.
Am I still here, Joe?
I learned this.
Joe, am I still here? Not to mention, I'm still here and have never received a letter from the FCC.
I'm still here. Your house, you idiot. You got the FBI at your house, and you're trying to compare that to an FCC warning?
Well, talk to us about Sally Struthers and the little fucking fly in the black kid's eye down there in Africa. Tell us how we should all come on your side, because that damn Ernie is just riding my ass too hard. That damn Ernie, that damn KI4THX is giving AC1DD too hard a time. And I think Laura Smith should step in. Joe, Laura Smith is probably holding her gut right now, listening to me lambaste you and your dipshit boyfriend there in the background. They're probably enjoying the shit out of this, you fucking moron.
I'm an effing moron.
I don't get you people, man. You become lost of the forest because of the tree. You think, well, it's the color of law, right? The color of law, right, Joe? You know what the color of law is, right?
Visited you,
and then it comes out discretion of law, Joe. Do you know the difference between the color of law and the discretion of law, Joe? You should if you're a high IQ motherfucker, which you're not. You're literally a fucking idiot who pretends to be a high IQ motherfucker, which is why I like lowering myself to fuck with you from time to time. The discretion versus the color of law are two totally different things, right?
And
if you are at the discretion, your bias would show true. But the color of law is different, Joe. Color of law is different. So you want to earn off the radio, you want him to quit chewing your ass, but yet I do every 10 minutes, yet I do exactly what's supposed to be done legally on my platform, but yet I chew you an asshole up one side and down the other, and then you say that goddamn Laura Smith ought to be involved. You ought to be ashamed. You short bus riding, window licking sack of shit. You short bus riding, window licking sack of shit. You're a short bus riding, window licking sack of shit.
You never learned that.
Yeah, and you don't want nobody to hear what I'm saying, right? Because I'm roasting his fucking ass. He's got that goddamn amplifier cranked up to number 11, trying to not let old Ern get out because I'm literally roasting this cocksucker. But he is a short bus riding, window licking son of a bitch, and he's got that son of a bitch cranked up to 11. I guarantee you, Joe, that short bus riding motherfucker got his fucking processor on, got that 100-watt radio he's got doing 105 watts. I bet he's watching meters slap the other side. He's trying everything in the world than to stop old Ern talk about that short bus riding, window licking, cocksucking son of a bitch. He's trying everything, boys. Low Ern got the duty cycle. Low Ern got the duty cycle, Joe boy. Low Ern put the money into the hobby, right? As I make money in my profession. Well, I've got a big signal. So you're trying to shut me up. But I want you to know that, Joe.
That is not how somebody speaks that has any upbringing
of the people on 7200 right now, and I'm taking into account propagation, at least 82% These people right now are on the backs of their chairs, chuckling as I hand you your communistic, short bus riding, window licking, dick sucking ass. Can't afford shit.
Okay, way to go.
Just telling you.
You sealed it with a kiss.
Well, no, I just told you what the truth is. Hell, I'm trying to tell you what the truth is, Joe.
Sure.
But again, you're not going to be receptive to K4C. Again, you're not going to be receptive to the truth because you're goddamn ignorant, man. You think you're smarter than what you are, and you're not. I dumb myself down to talk to you, Joe. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Literally, I dumb myself down to talk to you. I dumb myself down to about a 90 IQ level to talk to you, Joe.
You're pathetic, man.
I do. You're so simple, right? You're so simple, so predictable. It's boring. People have been bitching about it on Facebook. It's boring, right? It's so simple.
You got an opportunity.
I wish that you could come up with something else, man. Something else, but you always go to the left. You always run off the left. You make a big jump somewhere in the conversation. Pat knows you're tonight. Pat's dead ass on, by the way. Your trait, tell everybody who you are. But, yeah, about an hour and a half ago, in the night,
what do you do?
You shot off to the left, man.
What do you do?
You shot way off into the left, where it became a moral dilemma. Not a factual dilemma, a moral dilemma. And at that point, Joe, your IQ points in my mind dropped like 10, 15 at least. And whenever you shot off to the left and you started talking about moral issues, which is where you like to stay, by the way, you damn sure don't like
Hawaii. Oh, that'd be cool.
You like moral issues because there's leeway to play with, right? You like leeway to play with. But when you shot off to the left and no Pat called you out, I thought, hell yeah, Pat got his ass now. Because that's what you do every time. You're literally a low IQ ham masquerading as an intellectual. And it's sad. It's pathetic, actually. It's pathetic. And I guess maybe that's part of the reason why I showed back up on 7200. It's just a hand you your ass. Careful what you
go on strike. I mean, I don't know if I'd ever even notice it. What do you do, sir? I don't care. Not my damn problem.
Okay. Hey, I'm gonna take a break a minute. Gotta take a leak. Get me another orange crush here from the
just tell me what
dollar store, part of this poor rural American society that is currently handed Joe, this rich, austere intellectual from Collinsville, Illinois, if you believe that. So Iron Dog out here out of Henderson, Kentucky, 42420. I'm going to give me another dollar store orange drink here, another crush. Give me another crush. I'll be back in about 5 minutes, and you better put some salve on that ass, Joe, because I'm coming back with a switch next time.
He's going to leave in a second. Okay, now tell me, you said, is it strip mining? You're going to go on strike at the strip mine. Is that what you said? It's a damn big-ass canyon damn mine. You never been to Gillette, Wyoming?
Joe, don't you run off. You're going to stay right here and get your ass whooped.
No, thank you. I know that's the Powder River Basin. Where
hey, if they suck dick in Oklahoma, he'll go.
Joe, don't you run off. You're going to stay right here and get your ass whooped.
If they suck dick in Oklahoma, Joe will go there.
Because I own Burlington Northern Santa Fe before that.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. Joe doesn't suck dick. I mean, I've known him 20 years. He's about as gay as a $3 bill, to be honest with you. I've known him a long time. He's 100% a homosexual.
I believe you, Logan.
Yeah, I've known him 20 years.
Hey, Ernie, can you hear me?
All the way to the East Coast.
Ernie.
Joe will suck a dick.
Hey, Ernie. Ernie.
He should have never sold those shares to Warren Buffett, but he didn't give me a choice.
You didn't own shit from Warren Buffett. Hell, you was sitting there you were unplugging.
Ernie, you clean the shit out of your ears, boy.
You had a 401k, you dipshit.
Yeah, Warren Buffett took BNI all the shares.
He's in there talking like he was some kind of investor or some shit. Hey, man, the only thing you invested in was a good toilet plunger and a damn spice rack, man. Come on, what are you talking about, Joe? Joe, man, the company folks walked out of the shitter and said, hey, Joe, there's a problem in there you probably ought to take care of. Joe said, hey, what are you investing in? They said, Warren Buffett, and walk away.
For you. That's a shitty portfolio.
That's what it is. They said invest with Warren Buffett and go unclog that toilet, Joe.
He's not going to do anything. They're going to tighten it up with CSI.
See, that motherfucker don't know what to do with me anymore. He's talking to some son bitches out there in Oklahoma. He don't know what to do with me anymore. Because I call him a fucking idiot. He's out there talking to like ghost people in freaking Oklahoma and shit. Joe, come on now. Come on. You can do better than that, man. I expect better out of you. Over.
Consolidation. An end-to-end merger.
Now you're not even listening. I don't know why you're not listening, Joe. You should be listening. I'm trying to share wisdom with you.
Exchange traffic.
He ain't listening, is he? I'm trying to show him the way, man, but he ain't listening.
You need to learn about that.
He's not listening. He's not listening. He says I need to get a hold of some liberal media propaganda and learn. He says, let me give you some pointers. What did he bring up here earlier, by the way? He brought up, let's look at it real quick. Okay, let's see. Okay. So, he brought up
that they would approve a parallel merger, but they
right, skeptic. Common sense skeptic. Which is liberal media, by the way.
It is.
He also brought up, what was it?
That's all right.
Common sense skeptic, right? Liberal propaganda. Joe, come on, man. If you're going to pick something to talk about, you got to pick something that's not biased, man. You got to stop that bias shit. You got to get some unbiased, real news, man. I'm disappointed. Over
about 5 years from now. They place their bets, right? When the
Hey, Ernie, can you hear me?
East Coast what got built.
Oh, God, it's 10 o'clock.
Ernie.
Ernie. They were vilifying it because they held the traffic to the low sulfur coal in bed with the wife, and like this guy's talking about.
I'm going to crawl in bed with the XYL. I think I'm going to crawl in bed there.
Well, he still has an open We'll just see how well that works out for him.
Joe, these are goals that you should have went for, right? You should have went for holding on to your wife and your children. Of course, you know, they didn't want to have none with you, so up there. But anyway, man, I got to get off here. Got to go sleep with the wife. Go to have a good time tonight. I'll see you tomorrow. Good luck at the contest, man. But I do hope that you come better prepared tomorrow. I do hope that you do come better prepared. So, anyway, 7-3s, everybody. Y'all have a good night. From KI4 THS Guerrilla Warfare Radio. That's staying radio dial. 7-3. 7-3.
You're still welcome to Gillette, Wyoming, if you so choose. Go ahead.
Everybody pass out?
No, hell no. I think the war is over for tonight.
Hell, you never know, right?
Yeah.
Well, he still does have an invite to Gillette, Wyoming, if he so chooses. That ain't gonna work out good for him.
Not a whole lot, buddy. What is going on? WBSX WCO Northwestern Alabama. Back over to you, bud.
Well, my call sign is November 1 Delta. I'm up here in Minnesota. You're actually my third contact on each up here. So thank you for coming back to me.
Hey, man, if I can help you out anytime, man, third contact. If you got the call right, it's WB6, WCO, Whiskey Bravo 6, Whiskey Charlie S, and you're running 5x5 here, and you want to shoot me on a QSL card, man, I'll fire one right back to you there, buddy, over.
Well, he's playing fast.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, fire me a QSL card, man. I'll fire one back to you. You're running about 5x5. Hopefully I sound a little bit better than you do, but you're out of Minnesota. Call us Whiskey Bravo 6, Whiskey Charlie Ocean. Whiskey Bravo 6, Whiskey Charlie Ocean. And, no, thank you, man. And doing a really good job for the third contact. I'm here in northwestern Alabama. Over.
Yep. I'll do that. And thank you for the taps in the background. And I'm up here in the state of Minnesota, just north of the Iowa border.
Not a problem, buddy, man. I know you're just getting started out there, man. I'm always about that. I used to be a DE some years ago, and yeah, fire me a card out there. I'm good on QRZ out there. I'll get you one right back to you, bud. I'm old school that way, over.
Yep. Happy on that. I do the DE test.
What's that?
Yep, but
Well, copy that, man. Absolutely. It's a pleasure to work you, man, on the great state of Minnesota. Minnesota's pretty cool. It's a beautiful state. Haven't been up there in a time or two, but been way up north in Minnesota. The same thing in Wisconsin and up in that particular region. Beautiful country. Just absolutely beautiful place during the summer. Wintertime, that's a whole different argument there. And I'll tell you that I'm kind of glad I'm deep down south. So y'all take care, man. Have a good day, and pleasure to work you. WB6 WCO. Take care, man. Good to work you. Over. Man, you hang out here long enough, man, the band is definitely starting to go long.
We still hear you, Alabama, but I'm starting hearing the Chinese music.
I don't copy that. I've heard you guys talk about that before. I don't copy that Chinese music, man.
Yeah, we get it over the top of the world up here.
Somebody's playing the George Norrie theme, you can hear that. That I hear, but no, not the Chinese thing. And I've heard guys talk about that. I don't know if I've ever picked that up or not here in Alabama.
Hey, copy that. Nope, they're starting to drift in now. So band's going really long to the east on me. Anyway, Kilo Oscars. Yeah, you have a good evening.
That is cool, man. Wyoming, and I'm an ex-resident, lived in Wyoming for several years. I know exactly where Gillette is. I'm out of Casper. I still have some really good friends in Casper, Wyoming. And hey, Wyoming, if you're out there, you got WB6, WC Northwestern Alabama. But listen, I'll take a standby. I'm not sure what's all going on, but I do know the band is starting to stretch out. Over.
Oh, yeah, it's stretching out big time to the east on me. But anyway, hey, yep, Joe's welcome here anytime, and as you go.
Are even deaf people to stop being deaf?
I think we're going to tell boys that they're not drunk.
So we're going to tell them they're not deaf.
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
Really?
Yeah, that's what we've done for most of history.
That happened to me, and I can promise you to God that I didn't think that.
Yeah, well, because we live at a time that is affirming the transgender solution. But if we lived at a more sensible time, probably you would have listened. And I think we should just return to a more sensible kind of policy.
But you're not giving a solution on how you can get the boys.
Yeah, I think we kick the fellas out of the boys' bathroom, we kick the transgender teaching out of school. We just enforce the law as it was before 2015.
There was a law prohibiting trans women to go into the women's bathroom, or trans men going into the men's bathroom.
Yeah, it's there in the sort of women's bathroom. That's why men can't go in. Yes, there are all sorts of laws against public indecency, for one, against men. Regulations against that.
Yeah, I have no idea why I would even publicize any of that. It was very clear.
Anyway, 73s, have a good evening. I'm going to 75 or 180. 73. All right, good night, Wyatt.
You take care, buddy.
Do you know where the phrase two-spirited came from? It came from the third annual Intertribal Native American First Nations Gay and Lesbian American.
Some people overthink things.
And the woman who coined that term.
I just don't think that that's
the woman who coined that term.
Yeah, they took the old man and the Cracker Barrel away and went woke, and I thought, this is that Budweiser thing. It ain't gonna work out. Of course, guess what?
In 1990. Now, the OG.
I think they bailed on that as soon as the stock started taking.
It's the Manjua. So they translated it from the
You know, what's sad about that, this woke type ideology is that they take away a lot of who we are as people and stuff, and they try to contour this lesbian, gay, LGBT thing. Hey, listen, that's not the United States. That's not everybody. So grow up and pump that down the road to somebody else that wants to hear it, and don't bring it to Cracker Barrel.
Been transferred 20+ years.
Yeah, there's a lot of corporations that stop short of follow it up.
Anything that's going on with the medical industry,
because I know the basics of human nature.
I know nothing about it.
I know that you're human. And I know a little bit about human nature. And I know that a boy can't become a girl.
I know one thing. If we ever get in a war situation like that, I need a man out there, not this woke, weird, you need it. That's another thing. I never did understand that. Why are we subjected to having a neutral bathroom? I mean, a neutral bathroom. Either you're female or male, in my opinion.
I was at the Hilton Natural 2 weeks ago for a meeting. They had one.
No, no, I've seen it. I saw it in Florida and stuff like that. I've seen it all around out there, and I just kind of wondered about that. I mean, either you know who you are or you don't, and you don't belong, especially a male in a female restroom, as far as I'm concerned. That is totally, I don't care what you think you are, totally unacceptable with the young women, and that's not going to work. Don't understand a lot of this woke thinking and stuff like that. I never grew up with it. I'll tell you what, if I crossed the line, there was an ass blistering down the road with a switch or something or a belt.
Yeah, those days are over.
Anyway, I'm not here to preach all that stuff, but it just amazes me today what we're looking at. Anyway, WB6, WC in northwestern Alabama listening. Over.
Definitely a different set of values now than there was, 50 years ago when I was a kid, or 60, like that. Anyhow, all right, W488.
WY4NN, monitoring.
Yeah, go ahead and pick it up there, sir.
Thank you very much. I'm at Media Frequency. My name is Mark, Mexico Alpha Romeo Kilo, corresponds Whiskey Yankee 4, November, and my QCH is in eastern Tennessee, over.
So you're in eastern Tennessee there, Mr. Mark?
That is correct. In between Knoxville and Johnson City, over.
Yeah, beautiful country. I used to live in Tennessee myself. It's been a few years ago, but I was in the central, about 100 miles outside of Nashville to the west toward Jackson, and off I-40. I was up in the, where Camden is, New Johnsonville, the Tennessee River. I used to live up that way, but now, Mark, you're up in the beautiful region. Back over to you. You're running a beautiful signal, 5x9, WY4NN, if I got that right, WB6, WC. Back over to you, my friend, over.
WB6, you were kind of quick. I didn't get the rest of it. Let me write it down. WB6, what was the rest?
Yeah, kind of hot doing that. I got to slow that down. Mark, the call's Whiskey Bravo 6, Whiskey Charlie Ocean, Whiskey Bravo 6, Whiskey Charlie Ocean. I'm so used to firing that off there, Mark. I apologize, my dear friend.
No problem. I do the same thing. I talk fast and I eat fast. My sweetheart says, "Man, you eat like a wolf." You put food in front of me and it's gone.
Exactly, Mark, and that's how I do, man. I roll like that, man. I mean, boom, 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 and I realized that not everybody's on my clock, so I got to slow it down there, brother. Over.
I hear that. WC. I didn't get your. What was your first name? I didn't write it down.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mark. I didn't even tell you. My name is Ted, Tango Echo Delta, like Theodore. And the QTAs. I'm in New Johnson, or no, not New Johnson. That brings me back to Tennessee. I'm in northwestern Alabama, in a town called Sullivan, Alabama, just about 10 miles from the Mississippi state line, over.
How's the weather down there?
Awesome. It's been awesome. I'm not complaining. Yesterday, I got out. I usually get up about 4 o'clock in the morning, and I got business to take care of. I was on my way down to Tuscaloosa. It was 56 degrees. It's beautiful. Today was, flawless. I don't think it got past, 70, 75 today, over?
I hear that, man. I know it's great. I was outside my front yard all day doing stuff at my plant. Right now, here at my house, I got a weather station at one of these weather stations in my car, so I got a digital thing in front of me. Right now, I got 73 degrees and 56 humidity.
You got to copy that, man. Mark, totally enjoy it. In fact, I had the boys out there earlier working on the floor. We were redoing the house flooring and stuff like that, and the guys were out there working on it. And I mean, the weather was totally permissible. And anyway, we got the dining room, kitchen, hallway done tonight, and I was so happy about that. I know it's boring, but anyway, put in brand new vinyl flooring and stuff, and the weather was totally perfect for it, huh?
Well, hear that. I need to do that. I've got like, I don't want to guess. I probably got 10 or 15. I want to say 100, but I've probably got 10 or 15 projects that I started. I haven't finished. Because it's so hot all summer, yada. And now all of a sudden the weather's great. I'm going like berserk trying to get things done.
Totally understand that, Mark, and I'm just saying my WB6 WCF Friday, and yeah, same thing. I moved out of Florida, moved here in Alabama, had a catastrophic back accident, and it's been a challenge. Took my equity out and bought an acre and a house for cash out here. It needed work, and between my wife and I, we've been diligent. I've been out here about a year and a half, and we're almost there. I would say, Mark, 95%. We did the walls insulation just a week ago and put in a brand new train heating and air conditioning system. We're there. I mean, we're there. We put in a water filtration system. That was like $3,000, and been working on all these little tidbits, but now we're dealing with the flooring, and well, once we get the flooring in there, Mark, the last at least will be windows and maybe a deck or something like that. But listen, the house is paid for with cash. It's just a little bit at a time. Over.
I hear that. No, you're remodeling, correct? It's not a new build, correct?
Yeah, absolutely remodeling. I've done so many remodels and stuff like that. I should have got into it for a business, but yeah, it is a complete overhaul remodel. Over.
I hear that. Yeah, the house. I came here. I'm from Minnesota originally, and I moved to Florida, and for 3 years of that, and I said give that up, and I moved to Tennessee. And I bought this house because it's an all brick house. It's a single story. It's like a ranch, with a one-car attached garage kind of thing. It's on an acre with a full basement. But I got the house at a good price. I got like $70,000 I bought the house. It's a bank repo, but it's in really good shape. I got 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, living room, pantry. Everything's on the first floor. I'm 71, so I bought the house because I was looking at it as a retirement home, and it really hit everything I needed to do. It wasn't too big. Only 1 acre to deal with, all that stuff. So I got this place, and I've been remodeling in the beginning. Lately, I haven't done much, but I need to do a whole lot. But being 71 years old, I don't know how much I want to do because I'm not going to be around to enjoy it. I'll be dead and somebody else will do it. So it's kind of weird like that. I did just put $6,000 or $7,000 in trees. I put like 25, 26 arborvitaes across the front of my yard as a sound barrier because I'm kind of close to the highway. I've been doing a lot of yard work kind of stuff to just trying to upgrade that, and hopefully that'll be a plus when I die and the wife has to sell the house. Over.
Yeah, no problem, Mark. WY for NWB6 WCO. Yeah, I came out of St. Augustine, Florida. I've owned several houses in Florida, and I'd probably still be living there, Mark, and dealing with the taxes. I live in St. Johns County, St. Augustine, which is a beautiful town. Don't get me wrong, beautiful. I love Florida. I miss Florida, but it really got to the point that after my injury and stuff like that, it wasn't, what should I say, to my advantage as far as reduced income in retiring and stuff like that. So she and I chose to move away, and we looked at North and South Carolina and Georgia and all the various states, but I definitely chose Alabama because, throughout the course, as far as property tax, has the cheapest property tax in the United States. So I was looking at those type of things, and on top of that, Mark, staying down in a lower region to stay a little bit warmer, which we're adjusted to Florida. It's not quite Florida, that's obvious. But anyway, getting back to your situation, Mark, you're in your 70s. Trees. Listen, had a house in St. Augustine. I spent $20,000 in tree removal. Totally understand that. The main thing, Mark, the essentials, air conditioning, heating. You want to make sure, you may be in your 70s, but you don't want something like that to go down. We're getting cold season, pipes, that type of stuff. The essentials. You know what I'm saying? Warmth, your interior, roof. You got to make sure you got a good roof, buddy. And that type of stuff. Back over to you, over.
Yeah, 100%. When I was up here looking for property, right, I had this real estate agent, and I was staying in a motel, and my GPS took me down this road, and that's how I saw this house I'm living in. I saw this house as if for sale, so I pulled in, and I walked around the house, and I looked at it, and I thought, this is all brick house. It's a ranch, what I call a ranch from Minnesota. It's a stone, type home. Anyways, I walked around it and I looked at all the brick, right? There wasn't a crack anywhere, and I thought, this is going to be pretty solid, right? So I get a hold of this agent I'm working with, and I said, I want to go see this house over here, and blah, 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 blah. And he goes, well, that's not even part of my MLS. He said, I've never really seen that. And I said, I want to go see it. So he sets it up. We go look at it. It's a bank repo. And we pull in the driveway. He goes, well, this is a bank repo. It's going to be torn up, right? I walk inside. This is good. There's nothing wrong with the house. It looks good. I've got new floors in it. I got a fireplace in the living room. I got 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Well, I got 3 bedrooms. I got 2 bathrooms. I got a bath off the master. I got a bath in the hallway. I got a kitchen. I got a pantry. I got the laundry room. It's all on the first floor. And I got a whole basement underneath it. And actually, this house fits everything an old man wants. So I made an offer, and I was already pre-qualified. So I already had everything set up for finances. And when I made an offer on the house, there was never an offer on the house for like 60 or 70 days. All of a sudden, there were like 2 others, right? But I got the chance to buy the house, and I bought it, and I already got it paid off. So there's no mortgage or nothing. So there you go, buddy.
No, I totally understand that, Mark. I'm the same way, man. I don't have a mortgage or anything. And if anybody in life, man, get away from the mortgage. Figure it out. Find a way. Or you'll pay. And I learned that, too, as well. In fact, it was kind of funny. You reminded me, I found a fourplex out here north of me in Hamilton, and they wanted like $120,000 for it, and I just, my blood curdled. Which I got the equity and the wherewithal to carry that to pull it off. So I went out and I challenged the realtor on it, and it was a true fourplex for $120,000. So she goes, no, we showed it yesterday, and we got a bunch of people out there that are writing offers. So I said, that's cool. I said, if you got something down the road, man, hit me up. So stuff like that I'm always curious about, especially in residential and stuff like that. Listen, I could walk in, I don't even want to get into that, but your particular synopsis, Mark, you got it for $75,000, I think you said. Everything was there. It's brick, this, that. The key things is the roof. Do we have a good roof? Is it a metal roof? Is it a shingle roof? You go in and you look at the plumbing. What kind of plumbing? Is it PCB? Are we in copper? What kind of plumbing we have? Look at the water heater. Make sure the water heater is working. All these type of things. Electrical. They don't want something in there that somebody's have some fun there, wiring up stuff, and you got a hot grounds all over the house. Those type of things are essential. And access, all that, you know what I mean? And then you can work out all the other stuff. And but it sounds like you did really good there, Mark. Over.
Oh, you're right, Ted. I'm an old Boilermaker. I worked construction my whole life. And just to give you a quick update, when I was 19 years old, I bought my first house in Minneapolis for $13,000. It had a 30-amp service in it. And I went to Sears and I bought a book. A book, and I rewired my whole house. Service entrance. I put new service entrance in, put 100 amps in there, rewired the whole house, and got inspected by the inspector. So I'm not real naive with housing. Like you said, it has a new metal roof on this house. It had a full basement, and I went inside, and there was any indication of any water damage in the basement, and the foundation is not a crack in the whole foundation. I'm sitting on my full basement right now. This is where my radio's at. I'm not on here. And you gotta have your beans about you. And I'm not a real estate guy that goes out and buys and sells stuff, but I have enough moxie to know what I need. And this house is good to go.
Maybe drinking beer?
Absolutely, Mark. And listen, Mark, I've bought many, many houses over the years and flipped them and stuff like that. My wife looks at me to this day and she goes, Whoopi knows now, we'd be millionaires. And she's absolutely correct. We've been in a lot of different markets, from California, Colorado, Wyoming, Florida. Florida, I did really well with Florida. I kind of hit it 10 years ago and bought some properties and actually got a house for free, some stuff like that. But anyway, and going back over talking about, you're right, foundation, all these things, man. I can assess in probably 30 minutes, taking my time and poking down, with the ballpoint pen, what's going on between foundation, electrical, plumbing, roof, all that. It's going to tell me what I'm going to have to spend to get this particular property basically livable. Over.
I hear you. Another thing, being a Boilermaker, like I walked into this house and it was all screwed piping, all galvanized pipe, right? But after I bought the house, I ripped it all out, so I got 100% copper. I started in 100% copper pipe, the new water heater. I did all, it's just because I didn't buy it. It's not an investment for me. It's my house I'm going to live in until I die. So I just kind of went in there and started fixing things and making things right, So whoever gets the house, I definitely fixed all the bones. It had a fuse box. I had an electrician come in and put in a breaker box. Change all that out. So pretty much upgrade all the bones of the house. Over.
Yeah, totally, man. That's kind of a trip. You chose copper. And I've been learning a lot about plumbing. I've been dealing with this stuff for years and years. I remember lead plumbing from my grandfather and all that, my kettle and putting pipes together, that kind of stuff. That goes, I shouldn't even bring that up basically, but now, you look at the PVC, you're talking about, I remember copper. Copper was out of it, and like I said, you went copper and stuff. This house was built in 1980 and definitely has copper. So here's the thing. The big alarm was the patina. So I went into each shower. It's a 2-bathroom home, and I saw the green and stuff like that, running down the side of the shower, and I go, oh, that's patina. So it's telling me that the copper is eroding. There's something going on with the copper. So long story short, we have the water tested here in the northwestern Alabama. The water's really good. It's just loaded with minerals, and that's what was causing it. So I put a filtration system in. Cost me a ton of $3,000. Once I got that going on, it cured the eroding, and as far as the the harsh chemicals or the whatever as far as eroding the pipe. So that kind of slowed it down. And the next thing is I've changed out a lot of the stuff. I put in a brand new shower using PEX, which is something I wasn't even familiar with. PEX plumbing, which is, to me, it's basically, I mean, somebody else could probably explain it better than I can, but it's crimping a bunch of water hoses, and Jesus Christ, it works really well. Over.
Yeah, I know what PEX is. I don't like it personally. It's still a plastic that's synthetic, and I think that you're going to get microplastics in your water, and over 40 years you're going to acquire microplastics in your blood system. Copper is antimicrobitic. I don't know the word, but copper gets rid of microbes. It's like an antiseptic. So if you do some research, you're going to find out that many hospitals are going back to copper and getting rid of the stainless because the copper kills off the antibiotics. I can't think of the right word here. I guess I drank too many beers. But you know what I'm saying. Copper kills the germs and the bacteria that form in the hospitals and stuff. So they're going to copper more. So I went with copper because copper is actually like an antiseptic.
There's something there, Mark, I didn't know anything about. I really don't know. I'm not a plumbing expert by any means, or, like I said, I've seen the PEX. It seems to be the go-to, the new plumber today, so to speak. But no, copper, I totally understand, man. Sand the ends, run that flux in there, and run that solder with the torch, and man, that'll seal the deal. And never had trouble with copper. I always loved working with copper, but I didn't know that what you're talking about it had any health effect to help. Over.
Oh yeah, copper can get rid of bacteria, viruses on the surface, and
they're going more.
They're killing it.
Copper, it's anti-bacterial. I can't remember the word, but you look it up. You'll find out that copper is.
I think you mean microbial.
Bacteria and
Hey, Chad. Just saying hello, man. I'm about to go to bed, so just saying hello.
Yeah, absolutely, buddy, man. You know what, Mark, we got everybody out here. I think you were talking about antimicrobial, if I got that right. And, man, I heard everybody, man, out there. Hey, listen, Mark. No, we'll talk in a little bit. Let me take a standby. I got to take a break here. And, again, man, listen, I think you scored. You got the house at the right price. You had to change out that galvanized piping. I haven't seen galvanized piping, Jesus, but since 1970, and get the pipe cutter out there. Oh my God, I can't remember running pipe dope and all that kind of stuff. That's been how long I've seen that type of piping. Anyway, Mark, let me get out of here. Let the frequency roll, man. Good working you. We'll take a standby. I'll be back in just a few. WY4NN WB6 WCS. You got a good deal there, buddy. Over.
Thank you very much, and I didn't realize there were other people on frequency. Gentlemen, I apologize for hogging the frequency, and I'll give it to whoever is out there.
American Southwest. Morning, afternoon, whatever the case may be, wherever you are. All the time zones around the world, covered like a blanket by this program, Midnight in the Desert. Hard to know. And there are only two rules for this radio program. No bad language, don't need it, and only one call per show. There's not no Rest in peace.
Is that our Chinese
We won't
friends?
bore you with politics, because Lord knows you've had enough of that during the day. We're just going to talk about the facts.
60 or 75.
Let's talk about electro-waste phenomenon.
Nope, that ain't the Chino. KJ5, KJ. K0 Foxtrot Bravo Whiskey. Oh, I like whiskey. I do too. What's your QTH? KJ5, KJ. Name's Jim.
Frank.
So where you at, Frank?
Gillette, Wyoming.
I know exactly where that's at, Gillette, Wyoming. It's a good thing to hear from you guys up west, up there, far up north. How's the temperature?
It's actually cool out here tonight. We're sitting at about 67 degrees right now, and it's going to get a little cooler.
Now, Roger, I'm down here in Houston, Texas. Not Houston, but maybe a little bit north of Houston. But yeah, a little town, you know where it's at. So I just say plain Houston. But I know where Gillette's at.
Oh yeah. No, we had our little bout with the guy, and I guess Joe out in where the hell's he at? Illinois. I got an open invite for him out here to bring his Yugo.
Well, guys, good hearing from you guys up in Gillette, Wyoming. Actually, it's just fantastic to hear from you folks up there. You're in God's country, and just keep it that way. And keep California out.
Oh, we're trying to, man. Hey, it's a fight every damn day, but we load a car every damn minute, so that's all that matters.
Roger that. Name's Jay here. KJ5, KJ. We're on the side monitoring.
Copy that. 73.
Hey, KJ5, KJ, you copy KJ5, Juliet Golf Lima. How about it, Jim?
Julia Delta Lima. I'm pulling out of the fog. Come back.
No, it's Juliet Golf Lima. This is Joel up here in Foster, Oklahoma.
I copy Oklahoma.
He's in Foster, Oklahoma. Relay.
Tell him it's Joel. He's talked to me before. It's KJ5, JGL, Joel here in Foster, Oklahoma.
Oh, Joel, I know you, rascal. I know you. Yeah, you have tried to reach me several times, so come back.
Yeah, you need to get that peanut butter out of your ears.
Now come back, Joel.
You need to get that peanut butter out of your ears where you can hear good.
Well, I got earmuffs on. I got a hearing aid on, and I cleaned my earwax out today. I guarantee I ain't got no peanut butter in my ears.
Hey, Roger. Hadn't heard you on 7204 lately. Where you been?
Well, I went up to 7204 and it was dead, so I dropped down here to this station.
Well, we don't get on till 9 in the morning and 4 in the evening.
Well, 9 in the morning, I'm probably still sleeping. It's 4 in the evening, it's just too much noise.
Roger. Well, I'm just going to tell you, I hadn't heard you on here lately, and thought I better holler back at you and see how you're doing.
Sure, it's good to hear from you. We've tried, have we tried quite more than once to try to connect. So this is the best we've had, so come back. So where in Oklahoma are you?
I'm south central Oklahoma. I'm in Foster. Well, I don't live in town. My mailing address is Foster, Oklahoma.
You know where the Tulsa Air Museum is?
Yes, sir.
I've been up there. I was up there in April, and I'm going to be back there next May. Next May, they're planning a big event up there. It's not advertised, but I'm coming back to Tulsa, Jewel, and let's keep intact. So I want to lay eyeballs on you.
Okay, you need to come up to Ardmore, Oklahoma, the 11th. They're having a Hammerama up there in Ardmore at the Civic Center there in city of Ardmore, just across the Red River there. That'll give you plenty of time to think about it. You can come up there, and I'll be there at the Hammerama.
Yeah, I copied that. Let's keep in touch. You hang on this, and you hang on what 7204.
Yeah, I hang mainly on 7204.
Well, I tried that tonight. It was deader than a doornail.
Well, if you get up early in the morning, 9 o'clock, well, say early, 9 o'clock in the morning, we get on there at 9, and then we get on at 4 in the evening. It's usually pretty good.
9 a.m. and 1600.
Okay, Jim, I'm going to get on the side here. I won't tie it up. I heard you talking to that guy up in, fella up in Gillette, Wyoming. He sounded good down here in Oklahoma, so I'll back out and get on the side and let you go ahead and y'all have the frequency.
Well, yeah, John, we'll try you up. If I am up at 8 a.m. or 1600, I'll try you on 7204, Rascal.
73, Jim.
73, my friend.
73. You're sounding good up there in Gillette, Wyoming, too, by the way. Go ahead. I got you coming in here about 10 dB.
Well, I've got about, at least an S7, S12 storm crashes, so there must be some lightning around. But you're making it over that.
Who am I talking to here in Wyoming?
Kilo Zero, Foxtrot Bravo Whiskey. Frank, Foxtrot Romeo Alpha November Kilo.
You say Frank?
That's correct.
Okay, Frank. Good evening to you, too, and I'll let you and Jim get back with it, and I'll get on the side here. You're sounding great, fella, and y'all take care up there. 73, KJ5, Juliet Golf Lima here in Oklahoma.
Copy that, Oklahoma. Yeah, indeed. Yep. Nope. It's you're sounding good between the lightning crashes. There must be a whole bunch of weather out to the. I haven't even looked on the radar yet to see what's going on, but a lot of lightning crashes coming off of the little dipole up here. Right, little 40-meter dipole, but it's working.
Well, if you can copy me, Frank, are you out of Gillette?
Just actually south of Gillette. Yep.
I didn't get your full call. It was K0 question mark.
K0 Foxtrot Bravo Whiskey.
Yeah, copy that. K0 Foxtrot Bravo Whiskey. Hey, buddy. I'm an ex-Casper resident out there out of Casper, Wyoming, man. Good to work you. I've been out of Casper since 2015. I moved out to Florida, and that's where the story goes. But you're doing a beautiful job. K0 F Bravo Whiskey. You got WB6 WCO. The name is Ted Tango Echo Delta, Northwestern Alabama, man. Beautiful signal there, buddy. Over.
Hey, copy that there, Ted. Yep, same to you. I have you 15 over S9, man. 15 over S9, and audio is absolutely crystal clear. So, yep, I've ran a little 40-meter dipole. Set up real nice in the inverted V, and one leg's pointed right at you.
Well, I got to tell you, man, Frank, I miss it, man, because I ran halfway down there in Casper. Down there, I lived outside where the Albertsons supermarket is. You know how Casper is, man. You go 5 minutes one way or another, then you're in the abyss as far as that goes. And yeah, no, I miss those days, man. I used to work with a lot of guys down out west, California, Oregon, Washington, down in New Mexico and all that stuff like that. But since I moved out here, I don't hear those guys. But then again, I used to work a lot of 20 meters back then. Over.
Yeah, copy that. Nope. Yep. From Casper to Gillette, where I'm at, it's all grassland. It's a straight ass whole lot of nothing, grassland, ranch land. The high plains, man, it's beautiful.
I totally miss it, man. I still have some really good friends that reside there in Casper. Actually, several friends. You know, it goes without saying. Well, I got a lot of friends in Casper, Wyoming that I still stay in touch with. You know, here and there, weekly, or you know what I mean. Over.
Oh, yeah, indeed. No, yep, from Casper to Gillette is nothing but, well, there's a train. Hey, more coal going out.
Yeah, I was wondering about that because I remember, you know, traveling out there, and I remember everybody going down the coal mine and stuff. They come in early in the morning, so hopefully that's expanded because I heard there was going to be a lot of cut up. I work personally in the oil industry, working with hunting products. I was in the machine shop industry when I was in Wyoming. I machined a lot of stuff that went out to North Dakota, South Dakota, Wyoming, you know, as far as machine shop work with drilling motors and stuff like that. I mean, that is the creature of the nature there, over.
Oh, yeah, indeed. Like I told little Joe out of Illinois, I said, hop in here, you go, and come on out and get on your little blowhorn and see how it works out for you on Main Street in Gillette. It would be good.
Oh, absolutely, man. If Donald Trump gets to go into fracking and stuff like that, I can only imagine, what it'd be like, because it was either boomtown or not, you know, as far as in Casper, as far as machining and working on drill motors and stuff like that. Over.
Oh, yeah. Yep. No, that's the oil industry where it is. And you were a little closer, and, the Bakken over in western North Dakota, you know, that was crazy. You were busier than hell back then, I bet.
Yeah, definitely. You know, especially drillers and stuff like that. There was a lot. I mean, you know, I was in the industry, you know, directional drilling and stuff like that. But like I said, I worked basically, you know, on drill motors and stuff like that. We basically anodized, cast them, you know, and cut them and machine them and stuff like that. And that's what kept food on the plate there, right?
Hey, copy that, my friend. Hey, well, I tell you what, you guys down there all the way across Texas, all the way across Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, even up the damn East Coast, man, y'all are full of we ain't punched it yet. Not hard.
No, I agree. And there's a lot in like Florida and stuff. I came out of Florida too because I moved out of Wyoming to Florida, and that's untouched landscape, and there's a lot of regulations and rules and stuff like that. Louisiana, a little bit different on the outskirts as far as directional drilling. They got the OPCO stuff.
Donald Trump.
Those boys, they get the top bucks out there. They're not the roughnecks and stuff like that. And then Alabama hasn't touched it. Let me look at the states. Georgia, I don't know what Georgia's thinking. It's whatever. And but yeah, you're right. You're absolutely correct there. Over.
Oh yeah, copy that. Yeah, we got some of them. We got some of the window kissing damn little guys trying to cover you up, but they're just not doing it. Yeah, what do you expect from 7,200? Hey, that's why we're here. Huh?
No, I totally get it, Frank, man. And listen, I work in the oil industry, and I understand there's some very super high-paying jobs, especially if you're working off the coast. I still know somebody he's a helicopter pilot, and he still flies them out to the offshore rigs. Of course, those are the golden children out there, especially off Louisiana and the Texas coastline. They've definitely treated the best, besides the roughnecks out in the field of North Dakota, South Dakota, and Wyoming, and especially Oklahoma and Texas as well. But listen, I'm not here to bore you with the oil industry stuff, but I love to touch bases. I miss it, and I miss Wyoming, and I'm going to have to take a trip and meet up with some really good friends out of Casper. With that, Mr. Frank, it's very much a pleasure to work you there, buddy, out of Gillette, Wyoming. K0FBW, WB6, WCO, Northwestern Alabama. Stay in touch, my dear friend.
Hey, copy that, man. Hey, it's been a great Georgia, man, Alabama, indeed. Yeah, special off a little piece of wire, man. Hey, don't ever believe a little piece of wire will not work if it's not resonant, man. And pointed in there, taking it right off the left. It does work. I had running a little Icon 7300 with RSS 50 decimal and about 60 watts, and that's it. With that there, yeah, indeed, Alabama. It's all Mother Nature and resonant, so it does work.
And remember that best chilies right down there, just outside of you there, Gillette, and down I can't remember the town, but that's the best chili in the U.S. right down there. That over.
Right down there, yonder.
No, there's a guy that produces chili right outside of Gillette. It's a little bit down south towards, I think it's on I-25 out there towards Denver and all that way. I mean, you get out there, you're in the sticks.
We're out here in the damn grasslands, man. Like I said, from Casper.
How you doing, Ed? Sounding beautiful tonight.
Ranchland on both sides of the road, grasslands until you get to Gillette.
You're killing this too as well, man. I can't think of that chili place, man. It's just out in the middle of no place.
Roger on that. I hear you. That's probably a good spot, too, man. Let me get out of here. I got a few things going on, but I'll be listening in. N4ZRV.
N4ZRV, WB6, WCO. I'm listening, and y'all pick it up out there. You guys are sounding good, and I didn't think anybody would be out here at this place.
KN4NJMI. Hey, Frank, you still out there in Wyoming?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, you sounded good in Florida. This is KN4NJM. I think yours was on K0FBW or FDW anyway. Sounded good out of Juliet there.
Copy that. Yeah, Gillette, not Juliet. Hey, you say Juliet, Wyoming, man, you might get hit.
Yeah, well, you know, us daggum crackers down here, we don't ever get all our words right, but it's good enough.
I hear you. It ain't no problem.
Yeah, you sounding really good, man. Nice sounding station. That's all I'm running, too. Homemade piece of wire up here, and it's not even pointing your way. It's north and south, but it's catching you pretty good, man. You're doing a great job, man, and I got a lot of friends out there. Well, not a lot, but a couple friends in Jasper. Some of them passed away, and I know I'd love to go out that way. I've never been out that way, but I'd like to see, like, Ash Falls, Nebraska, just check things out. But dadgum, man, it's just too cold up there, man. You guys are crazy. I thought 67 was summertime up there for you guys.
Well, it's just starting to cool. It was 80 yesterday, but now it cooled off a little bit. We're happier now.
Yeah, I would be too. We had 66 the other morning. You know, that was only morning time, but that was a super break for one day for us down here, and now it's back hot and muggy again. So let's have another 4 days of rain, and it's typical summertime, but it's gonna change. Here we are, just etching right in September, and probably about another 3 weeks. Hopefully, things will start changing so long as we don't get any more of those daggum hurricanes. They've been tearing us a new one.
Well, I hear you on that. Yep, I tell you what, we've had our more share of rain this year than normal, so the mosquitoes have been kind of bad here lately at the end of August, so they're kind of a pain in the ass. So yeah, if you just put on heavy, you just put on a long sleeve shirt, thank God it's cool.
Yeah, I reckon that would make it there. Yeah, I know those things could be vicious. They say that the worst ones are up there in Alaska, believe it or not, but that's what they say.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, you get in the damn tundra up there and go walk across that, and you wonder how the reindeer even left, how they even got any damn blood left in them with all the little vampires right around.
Yeah, they say they're the size of hummingbirds, man. Damn it, man. It's crazy anyway. just want to let you know you sound good down here, and I get out here quite often, but you know it kind of gets kind of crazy, unfortunately. But there's a lot of good people on 7200 at the same time.
Oh yeah, it is always. Yep, indeed. And your last over was 20 over S9, so hey, it sounded good on the wire.
Dang, yeah, I call it my old CB amplifier I'm using. I picked it up back in I think 2007, something like that, and I've had it ever since. Paid $200 for it and got about 250 in it. So this is my go-to amp now. Anyway, it's better than an old SB220, and kind of fixed it up myself and homemade piece of copper wire. And the only thing I spent money on is this Yaesu FTGX10. It seems to work in my $12.50 Behringer microphone.
Hey, copy that. Well, it's doing the job. Well, the 710s are nice radios, man. They really are. Yeah, ain't nothing. I got ST991 Alpha in the pickup truck with an ALS 500M, and and got all the little end, but it's a pain in the ass switching antennas out.
Yeah, that is true. I got a little switch box, but you know I go 75 and 40 my main. I just got all my other antennas I've lost through a lot of hurricanes, and I just got a little 9-to-1 Ballon end-fed, just a piece of copper wire for the other bands for now. But it gets me by anyway for what I'm doing. Been through a lot of back surgeries and other things got hit in my latter years, but I'm still tough. You know, I'm stuck on stupid. I can't help myself.
Hey, wire works, man. Nope, I've got straight wire with run a LMR 400 up to it, no Ballon at all, and it's a halfway both legs, and it's tuned. I got it tuned up just right. You know, the best Christmas present I ever bought myself about 5 years ago was this little AA55 Zoom. So yeah, you can tune all that shit up on the ground, tie it up right, and then stick it up there, and you're done.
Yeah, it's sort of kind of like what I did, you know. One of my best Christmas presents, a buddy of mine, KS4PC, had quite a bit of little nice wire, man. It's got like this stainless steel in it, I guess, but it looks like silver coating copper, and he gave me probably about 1,500 foot of number 12 and probably, I don't know, a good 1,000 feet of number 14. I've been using the living hell out of it.
There you go. Good deal. Nope, yep. Hey, all you gotta do is get it resonant. That's the biggest damn thing. Yep. Okay. You know, I got a whole bunch of these end-feds sitting around the house and that I bought for, Nope, no, I finally gave up on them and I said, nope, I'm gonna build my own.
That's exactly what I did. Got a little homebrew when I first got into it there. I mean, one of those Macons, and I burnt it up, and then a buddy of mine gave me the end-fed, and I used it, but I built my own. Basically, same setup, no Ballon, no nothing, resonant antenna, and the only thing difference, I don't have the 400. I use the old, that 213U coax there. Over?
Oh, copy the 213U, yep. Well, ain't nothing wrong with that. Just I had a big, ginormous reel LMR times microwave, the LMR 400, and I figured I need to put it to use.
Yeah, we don't think about things. You know, back in the day, I bought 500-foot spool, that 213. I think I paid, I can't even remember. It was less than $200. I think it was $130, $150 for a 500-foot spool. And back then, I could have got that 400. A buddy of mine had a yellow cab company there, and he had that repeater, and I helped him put it all in. And I think he was getting LMR 400, that 400 for like $89 for a 500-foot spool.
Well, that's a ginormous bargain right there.
Oh, yeah, but that was back in the day, back in the late 90s, early 2000s. So a lot of things have changed, and the world's turned backwards. We're in those daggum days of Sodom and Gomorrah because a lot of these woke communist bastards, excuse my French, have been trying to control us.
No, I hear you there on that. Why do you think I'm building wire antennas?
thing as me, man. But it's sad to see the world turn to that bad degree, you know. It really is heartbreaking, you know, and it's kind of, you know, it turns you, that's for sure. Frank, I don't want to tie it up, man. Got to go in there and get cleaned up, get showered up. Ted's a good friend of mine, too, man. Y'all be safe out there. And, hey, 73's peace. Enjoy your evening up that way. And, Gillette, Wyoming, I'm going to say. I don't know how to say it. Maybe you get mad at me. It's all good in the neighborhood. It's just what it is there. KM4, NJM, 73 is my brother.
Did I get it right? KN4 NJM?
Yeah, I say never judge me.
Copy that, K0 Foxtrot Bravo. Take care.
All right, brother, Mr. KOFBW. More later.
Yeah, so that's good to hear you, Paulie. KN4 NJM and K0FBW. Chug water chili. I had to think about that, over.
Chug water chili?
Yeah, Chug water, Wyoming.
Chug water, Wyoming. That's it.
I had to think about that, man, and I never bought any Chug water chili mix or whatever, but I know it's there.
Yeah, well, it's kind of a biker bar.
Is that what it is? Out there in the middle of the six?
Yeah, it's kind of an Indian biker bar, man. Yeah, in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, my God. I really didn't know that. Because all I know, when you come into Chugwater, you'll come down off I-25, and then all of a sudden you're like veer to the right, and then you go down a little bit, and then you veer to the left, and then you get back on I-25. It's kind of weird. You're out in the middle of nowhere when you do that.
Oh, yeah. You don't want to be caught with your pants down.
No, it's been a long time since I've been up that way, but yeah. And I miss the rodeos, man. I really miss the rodeos. I caught a lot of Casper rodeos. I never made the big one down south there, over.
Oh, hey, Casper, why that is a ginormous rodeo down there in Casper, man. I haven't made one in a long time either, man, but yeah, they're totally ate up on that. Make no mistake about that. They're all about that.
Yeah, no, I totally do. And I remember going, and I loved it, and from everything, bull riding, roping, and all that stuff, I loved it. I don't get that here. You know, I'm down in Alabama. Maybe it's around, but I'm not sure about that. But I never hit the big one down there, down south there on the border of the great state of Colorado there in Wyoming.
Well, they go from Casper, and then they load up all their shit, and then they go to Bozeman.
Bozeman, right? Is that right?
Yeah, they load up all their stuff, then they go to Bozeman, Montana, and that's a big one too.
No, I never been up there. No, I got friends up there in Montana, and I haven't been up there in a long time. God, I miss everybody. You start bringing up all that, but no, I didn't know anything about Bozeman up there. Over.
Oh yeah, Bozeman. Yeah, wow, man, that's a big one too, man. Yep, no, they got their little circuit going on. Well, it ain't a little circuit. It's actually big money for the guys, man. It's actually big money.
No, I know everybody comes from Texas and all over down there, you know, especially be in it. Over?
Oh, yeah, exactly. They come from all over. Every cowboy over the United States heads to Casper, and then they go to Bozeman.
There ain't nothing like, and I want to tell you, y'all out here, I don't care where you're from or whatever, what we're talking about, when you go to a rodeo in Wyoming, Bozeman, Montana, it is like the Super Bowl as far as rodeos and stuff. And I never met the big one down south, down on 25 out there, but yeah, it is like that. It's crazy.
Yeah, Casper and Bozeman them are the Super Bowls of rodeo right there. You come away with a buckle and a whole bunch of cash if you ain't beat up.
Texas, and they outdo it.
Texas comes to Wyoming. In Texas, all the competition comes up to Wyoming and stuff because it means a lot to them to win a championship, especially up in Wyoming and all that. It's tradition. Over.
It is tradition, and I'm not going to get any John Normus argument. I already had to tell the dumbass from Illinois he needs to get his ass out here in Gillette with his speaker horn and do his little left wing out of his Yugo. So, no, hey, Casper, Wyoming rodeo is what it is, and so is Bozeman, and so is other places. Now, everybody's on the road, and they're all trying to make money, and it's all good.
Yeah, what's the big tournament down south on 25? What's the town out there, borderline Colorado there? That's the big one, but I don't think even a Wyomingian has ever attended it, but a lot of people do throughout the course of the United States.
Yeah, copy that. All right there, Alabama. There's some other people out there. Anyway, hey, good talking to you, my friend. K0 Foxtrot. I wish Frankie out here, sitting out here, but we'll turn the channel free.
Go ahead. All right, dear Frank. No, I enjoy talking to you about the radios and stuff. And Bozeman, Montana, I didn't know. I got some friends up in that direction that they've been bugging us to come up there, and I haven't been up there in a long time. So anyway, Frank, y'all take care, man. Have a great evening, man. Killing it out of Gillette. Running 10 over. K0FBW, WB6WCO, Northwestern Alabama. Take care, bud.
Hey, check there, my friend. Hey, indeed. Yep, you're killing it here, too. Got your 15 over S9 and sounded great.
I heard somebody say something about California.
Well, California has good rodeos, too.
That's Northern California, I would think, right?
Somebody got something going on. Yeah, I don't know what they said. That they were you guys were teed up. Somebody said something about California. It makes it tough when everybody's in there. All right, man, y'all be safe. Frank, Ted, I'm going to step out and get cleaned up, man. Been a pleasure. Glad to see some beautiful conditions without buffoonery and communist SOBs and all the 1 Delta 10 tangos out there. And we appreciate them on the corner being quiet, or I hope they're just passed out. Any which way there. KN4NJM, more later, Ted. Be safe out there. You too, Frank.
KN4NJM, man. 73. Hey, have a good evening.
You too, brother.
Stand by. You take care. KN4NJM, WB6WCO, man. Take care, bud.
Yeah, we got some big old sinkholes out here in the backwoods of North Florida, you know. Everybody thinks Florida's all city. It ain't out here, you know. Off the old Swanee River with these red-eyed gators and all those other nice little creatures, man. We got a lot of nice sinkholes there. I call them nice cubicle for lefties. Later on, KN4NJM. Later, Ted.
Hey, man. Hey, KN4NJM. I'm going to have to get down there. You got an airboat? I need some new Python boots.
Yeah, you have to go a little deeper south there. You have to go to the southern part or the central part of, Florida to get them. They're not nowhere around here. They can't handle the cold. It gets mighty cold up here in the north here, even though you wouldn't believe it. I'm on the Florida-Georgia line, so it ain't far.
Hey, copy that. All right, well, I just thought if you had an airboat, I might come down there and catch me a couple of pythons and bring them back, make me some damn boots and belts.
Yeah, well, I tell you what they're doing now. From what I hear, they're using the pythons for foods. I don't know if they're using it for, I've heard people eating them, but I heard they were using it for the meats and everything for all the different dairies and chickens and all kinds of stuff. So they're putting that meat to use.
Well, it's a good thing. Catch them, let the chickens eat them. It ain't nice.
Hell yeah. Make it more potent. There's a lot of protein in them. KN4NJM. Later on, Frank. KOFBW. More later, brother.
Copy that.
All right, brother. Be safe.
I went to take a shower in the
You take care, Polly. KN4NJM, WB6WCO, Northwestern Alabama.
Who let the cows out?
Is that what got him out talking about rodeoing? Supposed to be done with horses.
That's Joe raping them. Watch out.
Ted, are those your cows?
No, listen, I haven't worked cows in a long time, but very rare.
Man, they sound like damn eating cows. Yeah, they're beef cattle.
He's telling that to get up at 3, 4 in the morning and get them fed or milk them. That's for dang sure, man. A little old for that today, over.
Out there's gonna have to. Who let the cows out?
Yeah, I remember getting up, man. I remember some years ago, I worked 600 a head, and man, getting up at 12 midnight, get them in there, get them cleaned up, stuff like that with iodine, get them hooked up. Man, I'm too old for that, man. Now, that is the reality of pulling milk and making it pure, but Indian whole milk. So I'm too old.
You gotta laugh. Hey, it's all fun.
I struggle with one cattle in the yard today, man. I don't want to work that hard. Get out there, and after they're done, you got to shovel the shice out there and spray everything down and clean up everything. Oh, yeah.
Hey, man, it works good on soybeans.
It's a daily operation out there each and every day. You guys may not be aware of it, but there's a lot of guys out there, they do this every day. It's just, that's their job. And my hat's off to them, man. I remember doing it, over. A whole lot of shice behind it.
Somebody left the gate open, sounds like.
Yeah, about another hour. There's going to be a group of guys out there who are going to bring in 600 heads, open up pens, and they got a day ahead of them, and they do it in a 12-hour shift, so. I know it's enough boring information nobody cares about, but I used to do that, so Godspeed.
Cool. Come cattle.
I'm shocked you guys are awake this late, man. I just blown away at that, man. I thought everybody'd be sleeping.
I don't have no weekends since I'm retired, Ted.
Yeah, me too, man. I'm retired too, and I kind of get it. Fall asleep, wake up when I do there, huh?
I heard you say you was a machinist. That's what I did for years and years and years. I worked at the Westward refinery here in Oklahoma.
I did do machine shop work. I was not a prototype type machinist, but I did with bets and stuff like that. I'd micrometers. You already know the game out there. Depending on what we're cutting, putting into a lathe. I do the tolerances and stuff like that, and it's been a lot. You kind of bring it up to me, and center it, really get the center in there, and get that particular tool, whatever I'm working on out there, get it centered, and kind of run it, even with the dial, and cut it. And I loved it. I love working, with the machinery like that, and especially spinning up a little bond or whatever, 300, 400, 500 RPMs, and getting a good tool out there. Yeah. There's something to be said about that. And if you've never done machine shop work, people wouldn't even understand that. But yeah, I totally get it.
Yeah, I worked at Halliburton for quite a few years, and then I went to work over at the Wynnewood refinery over there. And I cut chips over there for a long time for Halliburton, and then I cut chips at the Wynnewood refinery, Roger.
Roger on that. Yeah, you know, I mean, I was doing the old school stuff. The other guys were head machinists. My whole background is I did a lot of machining when I was younger. And these guys were helping me along because they needed help and stuff like that. And then they got me into milling. Milling was something that totally unfamiliar with, and I found to be very interesting as I went along over.
By the way, I didn't tell you who this is. This is KJ Juliet Golf Lima Joel here in Oklahoma. Ed.
Good to meet you, Joel, man, and thank you for bringing up your name, man. I'll write that down. Joel, you got WB6WCO, and I didn't get your full call there, over.
Say it a little bit slower for me. I'm wearing hearing aids.
Yeah, I did the same thing with you, man. I didn't get your full call out of Oklahoma, Joel. The call here is Whiskey Bravo 6, Whiskey Charlie Ocean. Whiskey Bravo 6, Whiskey Charlie Ocean. Joel, if you copy that, over.
Roger. This is KJ Kilo Juliet 5, Juliet Golf Lima.
I count Kilo Juliet 5, Juliet Golf, question mark?
Lima.
Oh, okay, I got it that time. Kilo Juliet 5, Juliet Golf Lima, man. Good to meet you, Joel, man. Old machine shop guy you are there, over.
Say that again.
I said, good to meet you, buddy, you old machine shop guy. Yeah, I told him, man, I miss machining and stuff, working on stuff like that, and bringing out the mics and, you know, all this stuff, man. I had a nice micrometer set up to, 16 inch, I think it was. I'd have to think back. I had all the tools, dial gauges. I miss all that, huh?
Yeah, my son, he's got a machine shop. He works in the oil field and then comes home and works in his machine shop at home. He's got, he's building. Everything's, well, he bought him he bought a Mazak the other day. He bought him a NC Mazak and supposed to get it moved down there, I don't know, within a few days. And he's got quite a few manuals in there, but he did buy him a Mazak NC lathe, Roger.
Copy that. Sounds good, man. How many inches? I mean, what's the length of it, over?
I don't have the dimensions on it. He didn't really go into detail with me. He said it had a 16-inch chuck on it. It's a pretty good sized chuck.
Yeah, 16 inches is pretty big, you know. I was looking at one. I mean, I'm a sucker, and somebody around here recently had one. I don't know the size of the chuck and stuff like that, but I saw the center and all that. I would equate it to, a pull shop, a table there. It wasn't a lathe that I was familiar with, not like LeBond or something like that. And I think maybe 10, 15 foot. I mean, you would have to get to ship it down here. I would have to get, you know what I mean, a forklift and all that stuff out there. And it was pretty reasonably priced what they were asking for it. I'm just kind of shocked looking at it.
Hey, Roger. Yeah, I used to run a big old LeBlanc engine lathe. I used to cut, I don't even like to talk about it. I used to cut them Acme threads on that thing. I hate Acme threads.
I never ran a lot of threads. I never did threads, to dial it in, with the bits and stuff like that. And depending on the bits, so whatever you're using and stuff like that, I know where you're going. I love the high-speed stuff and cutting things down. I was working on drill motors and stuff like that, so cutting things down to size, and then I would take it into another room where we would blow on some carbide and stuff like that to protect the metal and stuff like that, and then From there, we would take it out to basically a sanding belt. Another guy ran that particular system. I can't remember what it was, but we would machine them down with that coat of carbide on top of that stainless steel. Or steel, whatever, because, I mean, you can't run stainless steel or steel, drilling and stuff like that. But anyway, I used to do all that crazy stuff back in the day, over.
Roger. Yeah, I've done it all. The long and the short and the tall, I guarantee you. Yeah. If it could be put in a chuck, I've done it.
Oh, yeah, definitely get something centered in the chuck, man. Chuck, I'm telling you, I get it, man. Center it and make it happen.
I think I'm going to get out of here, Chad. WBC, WCO, I believe that's what it was. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go get up in the morning and go to a funeral of a friend of mine. So you take care. I enjoyed it out there. You get them cows herded up and get them back in the lot there. Sounds like they got back out. So enjoyed visiting with you. I run up on 7204. 4 p.m. of the evening. So if you're ever in there that time of the morning or evening, come in there and give us a shout. We all get in there and rag chew and have a good time. So, but I'm going to say 73 to you, and God bless, and take care down there in Alabama.
Well, Mr. Joel, you take care as well, man. And I'm so sorry for your loss, your friend. And what a terrible thing, And need not to say anymore, but Kilowatt Julia Todd, Julia Golf even, man. Good to work you, buddy. And I'll check out 204 out there, the time frame that you're all talking about. So, Mr. Joel, you take care. Have a good evening. And I'm sorry about the loss of your friend. And you take care, man. And have a better Memorial Day weekend, sir.
Okay, friend. Chop, and take care. So, 73 to you. And God bless. We're out of here for QRT.
God bless, brother. Take care.
And you definitely are killing it.
I think I heard Lalo's Florida.
That's right. What's up, Ted? Ted, my long-lost brother. Man, come on, Ted. Let me know what it's all about. From Kilo Sierra 4 Papa Charlie. Talk to me, brother.
Man, everybody's up tonight, buddy. How you doing? You're killing it.
I'm just doing the best I can with what little bit I got with my ancient people accuse me. I kind of think, I don't take full offense of it there, but, people started to say I'm running boat anchor equipment. A 530 Kenwood is not a boat anchor radio, okay? I mean, I have to correct them. It's just a simple hybrid radio. It might be 40 years old, but it is not a boat anchor.
No, it sounded good in Wyoming.
And it's not a boat anchor.
Well, no, hey, go ahead and pick up. Wyoming's calling you, buddy.
I gotta get an opinion there out of Wyoming there, sir. Can you give me an opinion there, sir? This is Kilo Sierra 4 Papa Charlie. My name is Daryl Francis, and you can call me Daryl or Francis, either one. It's all good. I get called both, and I was been accused. And of course, my amplifier is really, really old. It's older than me, but my radio's a 530, and I do believe it is not a boat anchor.
It is definitely not a boat anchor. You're 15 over S9 into Gillette, Wyoming. Your audio is crystal clear. It has a good bottom end, good mid-range, and the treble's just there. And it ain't clicking or scratching, and the signal is tight and clean. So, anybody's telling you that, you tell them piss up a rope.
Well, this is old, this is early 1970s
1980s vintage, and it did come with the 12 and 17 meters, but I got the band switch locked down here on 40, and I run the factory MC50 microphone, and now my amplifier is a B&W made back in the 50s there, two-piece unit, rate 13's cooking, maybe 500 or 600 watts on a good peak, and balanced C-line going out to my 80-meter dipole. Sir, I just tuned this up and hope for the best, and by God, the best is coming out, because I got you with that superior signal coming out of Wyoming giving me a 5 there. I greatly appreciate it, sir.
Well, I got you 15 over S9. I've got about 7 S units, ground noise with a whole lot of lightning crashes between you and me, or from wherever they're coming from. But like I said, I have you 15 over S9 on my little dipole.
Well, sir, share with you guys. I've never been to Wyoming. I probably never will. I lived in California, and I traveled across the bottom of the West, going back and forth on Interstate 10, and can you believe, man, dropping down to the 40s down here in Florida, cold days in the 40s, that's also sleeping weather there. Go ahead.
Oh, man, if you got down to 40s in Florida, y'all have to throw your flip-flops on. Y'all be running around in parkas, man. Y'all wouldn't know what to do.
Oh, I don't know, man. I heat my house with a wood-burning stove, and I'll be stocking up all kinds of lumber and stuff and busting up pallets and everything, and I'm getting ready for the deep freeze, and 40-degree weather rolls in, and I'll be stocking up the old wood-burning stove, and, man, it gets pretty rough down there, let me tell you. Man, I don't even think about it. I know it's going to get cold again this winter, but I'm going to be ready for it. I got some boards I can cut up.
No. I just hop on my damn little hardtail damn Harley, man. Go for a damn ride when it's cool. Yeah. We just gotta watch out for the pheasants and the between the pheasants on the side of the road jumping out in front of you, damn rabbits, and not too many damn deer, but them fucking damn speed ghosts, them damn fucking little speed ghosts, man. All of a sudden you just have to stop your bike and let the whole herd go across.
Got to be environmentally friendly, brother. Got to be environmentally friendly. Goat cheese comes from someplace, and evidently you're watching it go by there, Now, the pheasants down here are about the size of pigeons there, so y'all must have full-grown pheasants.
We got full-fledged pheasants, man.
When I was overseas in the Army decades ago in Germany, they got some pigs over there and rabbits that are, when you first glance, you think they're the same doggone thing. They got some of the biggest rabbits I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, my God, yeah. Well, I tell you what, you get them big old long-eared dadgum galoots, man. Them long-eared galoots. Man, they're scary looking. They're scary looking. Look like little aliens.
I had a name for those things there. Oh, man, I can't remember. Well, you made a documentary about it there, about the giant rabbits. Rabbits got radiated, and things got big. Lepus, I think it was called the Night of the Lepus here. Is that what it was called?
I don't know. I don't watch movies. I get to watch that shit every day riding my damn bike, man. Hell, so it's hey, like I said, man, welcome to the Great White West.
I don't know. I tell you, the past 2 days, I've just been wandering around my house in boxer shorts, and I finally put some breeches on. I ride down to my mama's house, but the past 2 days not going to work is great. In fact, I don't even think I'm going back to work.
Well, I turned 65 in September, but I think I'm going to stick around till about 67, man. It's too damn much fun.
I don't know. These crazy jobs down here in Florida got bizarre, so I think I got the Social Security number. I'm going to call them up, make an appointment, and I throw in the hat just because of the silliness that goes on down here in Florida. It's awful. All kinds of illegal stuff up, scamming going on, the phone rings, there's a scammer out there with some Pakistani accent trying to scam me in the name of the government, talking about Medicaid, Part A and B, all kinds of really bizarre stuff there. I never thought I would live in the world. I never thought I would live a life like this with all the bizarre stuff. So I'm glad I don't have a landline phone, and I always turn the ringer off my cell phone, but I do like talking to the scammers. I greatly appreciate what they're doing, so I always offer them a good BJ. I ain't had no takers here. I guess I'm too aggressive.
those scammers, man. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we get them, too, and it's always fun giving them a rest. Yeah, just hold on a minute. I'll be right. I got to set the phone down. I got to go take a dump or something. Yeah, it's fun fucking with them, man. Because they're trying to cheat you. They want all your information. So you just tell them, maybe you ought not to be talking to me.
I guess, first you got to get past the computer thing, and I pick up the phone, and it's a female's voice, which is a computer. You got to answer the correct questions. That don't take long. And sometimes that takes about 15 seconds, and maybe you might get a Pakistani right then. You might have to wait a minute or two. Here comes a Pakistani on there, and they babble something like that, and then when it stops there talking, I'll go like, can I come over and suck you off? And sometimes I have to explain it to them there. I just want to show my appreciation for everything you do. Then if it's a woman, I ask if I can lick her feet or lick her ass, But I guess my technique is a little bit straightforward because they keep hanging up on me.
Well, good. They know they can't screw with you. Nope, not talking to you. Good for you. I look at it this way. I got everybody that I need to talk to on my damn phone. If it's a damn number that I don't know, I ain't even fucking answering it.
Yeah, I don't know. I just can't resist. I'm kind of facetious that way, but a lot of times I got things going on. I don't answer it. They're kind of being focused on the task at hand there. I got to check here. Ted out there is my brother. And Ted, are you out there, my brother?
Oh, yeah, I'm hanging in. Can you hear me okay, Darren?
Yeah, see if that gentleman up there in Wyoming is just busting a great signal down this way. Are you able to get back to him there, Ted? Is he hopping over you, or what's going on?
No, I talked to him earlier because he knows that I'm out of Casper, Wyoming. Prior to me entering Florida, I lived in Casper for several years. I worked in the oil industry and did a lot of machine shop work and stuff like that. And I know exactly where he's at. I know Gillette. I know Casper. I mean, back over to you, Daryl. Over.
Well, hey, Ted, if you know where Sleepy Hollow is, I'm about another 10 miles south and west of there.
Oh, yeah, no, I know exactly where you're at. So what's going on? Have you found, are you guys going to go hunting here in the next few months? What's going on? The hunting season is here, over.
Oh, yeah, it is, yep. If you got a damn crossbow permit, you can go out now. And a bow permit, yep. But I'm not mad at the deer and the elk anymore. Nope, I don't do that anymore. Now, the little fucking damn chuckers and the pheasants, but the chuckers, we got a problem with them. They had a bad year last year, so we can't hunt them. Not in North Dakota, South Dakota, or Montana. And, so it's kind of bad that way for the damn chuckers. So we ain't allowed to. We got to give them a break for a while.
No, I miss being up there looking at. I mean, the same thing goes down here in the south. That we're coming up on deer season and stuff like that. And blackhorn sheep, Wyoming, you got to be the luckiest duck in the world to get that tag. Over.
Oh yeah. Well, it's no big deal. I'm not worried about it. If you want an elk, I got friends. If I want an elk steak, I'll end up with an elk steak.
Here's the thing I love about elk and stuff. I used to travel to Yellowstone all the time. I had a lot of customers up there, and going, through Jackson Hole and stuff like that refuge up there. I always got to laugh about that refuge out there. It's the second snowfall, I think it comes down, and all those elk run down there, and then they run that reindeer patrol of the horses, whatever, out there, and I go, man, those animals are smart. Over.
Oh Oh, they're damn smart. Hey, you guarantee you they're damn smart. You think they're going to be in one damn pasture or one section of land this day, and you go, the guys take them out there, and they all set up in their little ground blinds out in the grasslands, and they don't say, even the damn speed ghosts don't even show up.
I love it, man. I missed that about that, and that is the God's honest truth, man. You know, coming out there, like I said, the second snow falls, and they come down off the mountain out there. There's thousands of them all over, and they just know they're safe. Over.
Hey, they didn't stay in the damn tribe being hey, they had the Indians chase them. They had everybody chase them. They ain't dumb. They ain't dumb. It's all good. You know, nope, I'm not mad at the elk. I ain't mad at the deer. I ain't leaving the speed goats along, but them damn little pheasants on the side of the road when I'm riding my bike, and them rabbits, the rabbits and the goddamn speed goats, man. I'll be riding my damn Harley, you know, and up the damn little old, you know, it's a little tiny two-lane ass road, you know, if I'm going south, and shit, you gotta watch out for that. Those are the ones that'll kill you. Those goddamn pheasants and them damn little rabbits.
Oh, yeah, I totally get it, man. You reminded me of something running Togety Pass up there, and up in the mountains up there, and I've had a lot of. I used to run that in the dead heart of winter, man, Togety Pass, and they run McDonald's stuff out there at what is it, Western Yellowstone out there in the deep heart of winter. And I just remember, I really have some really good customers. I wonder if they're still around. They owned a couple of McDonald's out there in Jackson Hole. It was kind of cool. I'd get there in Jackson Hole and deliver some groceries. This has been some years ago. They would feed me really good. They never charged me anything, and I'd go out there and load the truck, get them whatever they needed. You know what I mean? And work my way on out towards Western Yellowstone. I miss those days. Over.
Hey, copy that. Well, you need to get your ass back up and go camping out there on the river at Devil's Tower, man. Yeah, that's always a nice place, man. So, you know, go straight east on 90 out of Gillette and head up to Devil's Tower. That's always a good ride. But you gotta watch out for the damn critters, man. I don't ride at night.
You know, that's one place I never had been to. I think I did when I was real little or something like that with my parents or something. I don't remember that. But the Devil's Tower up in the Dakotas and stuff like that. I mean, I've been all over Wyoming. Actually, what is that reservation? Not reservation, whatever. Anyway, the whole Indian fight down there. I was down there and between Montana and Wyoming. Again, Wounded Knee, I think it is, or whatever. That was interesting, very interesting to me. But no, I've never been to Devil's Tower, believe it or not. I've been all over up there, but never taken the time to get up that way. Over.
Oh, you need to get up there. Yep, get up to Devil's Tower, and there's a whole bunch of other those little monoliths around too. Devil's Tower just happens to be the big one. Most everything else is on private land or forest land, but there's a whole bunch of them up there, so it just ain't one alien landing place. But yeah, and then you go a little further east, then you're in the Black Hills, and that's beautiful, man. You talk about a nice bike ride. Yep, that's it.
No, Mark, I totally get it, man. I never explored that. I don't ride motorcycles. I'm handicapped, so I can't do that. But I can get in a vehicle and check that out for sure. And it's gorgeous country. Don't get me wrong. I totally know. I've been a little bit up that way, but never, like I said, through Devil's Tower and stuff like that. And I got friends up there, and they would get a shit and giggles if me and Miss Tina decided to go out and take a trip out to Wyoming, because I've been out of Wyoming for at least 10 years, so it's been a while. Over.
Oh, yeah, copy that. Nope, that's way northeastern corner. That's way in the tippy top of northeastern Wyoming. Yep. And then after that, you can go a little bit south, and you're in the Black Hills, and you cut back up, and then you go through the Badlands, North Dakota, and eastern Montana. It's a really good bike ride or a good drive in a vehicle, whichever way you want to do it.
No, I love Montana. And a lot of people, I don't know where have you been and stuff like that. I'm trying to think of my friends who were way up north in Montana. And I remember it was summertime, and I really enjoyed it. And they still live up that way, way north of Bozeman and stuff, towards the Canadian state line and stuff like that. It was one of the most beautiful places I've ever been in summer. And I knew it was going to get damn right cold, but I mean, enjoying the summer up there was phenomenal. And a lot of people throughout the United States have never experienced that, the northern portion of Montana. I mean, there's Bozeman, you got the big towns and stuff like that, but you get up north and, it's a different world and a different group of people and a different thought process. People, they just enjoyed it up there, over.
Oh, yeah. You get up around Glacier National Park, get up above Diddly-Doo Dam fucking place, and get up around Glacial National Park, man. That's beautiful up there, man. Yeah. But, then you got to worry about that. Oh, we got to herd out. Yep, riding your bike, you got to watch out for the big, large animals, man. You don't want to T-bone one of them.
Well, yeah, Mark, you get that ideology. The same thing, in northern Montana that I catch throughout, traveling out the country. I drove truck for like 40 years. And you get that mentality. It's a lot different in North Montana, northern or North South Dakota, Bismarck North, and a different ideology all the way across from into Wisconsin, northern Wisconsin, Menominee, up there, northern Minnesota. Minnesota, I'm already starting to sound like my parents were from northern Wisconsin, so yeah, I'm accustomed to that. I haven't heard that dialect in a long time, homie.
Nice, copy that. No, you gotta watch out for the animals, man. Yep, you do. Otherwise, you'll die. You don't go hauling ass through there. You're there for the scenery. Take an easy ride. That's what I do. 55 miles an hour on my Harley, and look around. You can stop and be safe. You see something on the side of the road, slow down, because it probably is going to jump out in front of you. So just let it walk across the road and go on.
Oh, no, I totally agree, Mark. And in this particular region, the deers down here, little deers, they're puppy deers. You get a deer up there up north in Wyoming, it's a southerner would think it's basically a horse or something like that. And the same thing with the elk and the caribou up in northern Maine, which I'm originally, that's where I'm born in Maine. Northern Maine. Yeah, you see something like that. It's not anything that you're going to see down south here. They're kind of puppies, and they're little. Up there, you got to be cognizant, and I agree 100%, over.
Oh, yeah. And if a moose walks across the road in front of you, just hit the rear brake, slide it down, put it on the peg, slide under it, and keep on going.
The thing that was bugging me is that, Mark, it changed gears a little bit. Wyoming was charging $600 for out-of-state tags out there for deer and all that. Is that still the same? Has that changed, or do you know anything about that, over?
Nope, I couldn't answer that question because I don't hunt the little bastards anymore. I can ask my game and fish people, and they probably know. They got little flyers out that explains all that.
Well, I have to ask John. He's my dear friend out of Casper. I got to ask him about that, and he knows. He used to hunt the antelope, all the stuff, the stuff that's rolling around. It looks, that's cute and all that. But well, I asked him about that. I was just kind of curious. When I left, it was like $600 for a tag for somebody out of state, and I thought that's kind of pricey. Over.
Well, I'm not going to say one way. That's the state's business, and like I said, I ain't mad at the elk or the deer no more. Hey, if somebody from out of state wants to come up and take one of our animals, then they ought to be charged. Now, what they're charging them, I couldn't say. But it ought to be a little more than, whatever. But, and as far as the pheasants go, we're only allowed 2 pheasants a day. So even we in the state, we can only have 2 pheasants a day. But, hey, they do make a good meal.
No, I didn't understand as far as the bird laws and stuff like that. I never got that far. But, hey, listen, I come from a family of adamant hunters and stuff like that. My grandpa used to hunt in Canada and stuff like that, and bring home a lot of different meat and stuff like that. And it's the region and the tags and when I left, it was like $600 for an out-of-state tag. So I had to question that. I don't know if that's changed or not, but I'll ask John. John's up in Casper. He'll give you a heads up. But anyway, Mark, let me get out of here and let you take over and let somebody else pick it up. WY4NN WB6WC. I'll be clear and listening. Over.
Hey, copy that. Now, hey, just a real short, up around Fortuna, I got some friends up there, and they're right on the Canadian border, and there ain't even a fence between us and the Canadian border. But, oh, my God, don't step across and let the damn Mounties catch you. Oh, my God.
Oh, I don't even know what goes on up there. I haven't been in Canada across on the 401 in some time, and I last time I went to Canada, you didn't need a passport. Over. Anyway, I'll take a standby with Mark WY4NN WB6WC listening and standing by.
Yeah, hey, Ted, I had to take a pause for the calls, but don't let them get up. My buddy doesn't even have a fence, and there's not even a border. It's like, and all of a sudden we were out there hunting pheasants out in the damn grasslands up above Fortuna, and then here come the goddamn Canadian Mounties. Oh, my God.
Well, I can only imagine. Really, with all what's going on.
Well, they really didn't give us a whole rash of shit because we wasn't that far. But, it's just like, come on, guys.
Well, I totally know. I understand why you're here. Are we really a threat? I understand. It's over.
Yeah, copy that. Anyway, K05 Sharp Bravo Whiskey outside. We'll let the frequency roll.
Yeah, absolutely, Mark. Good to work you, man, up in the great state of Wyoming. WY4NN WB6WCO North Western Alabama. Take care, buddy.
Check. Hello, radio.
Zero, we lose you. Yes, we did. I'm actually blown away you guys are up this late.
Well, anybody look at the weather map and see what's between me and y'all? Because, man, I'm catching, if my ground noise is S3 to S12. and it's got to be lightning strikes. Figured. Damn sure ain't the drag line shorting out, I hope. Good evening. Don't everybody talk at once. It's actually been pretty nice for a change. I copied November something anyway, Kilo Zero Foxtrot Bravo Whiskey, Gillette, Wyoming, back to you. And 3 kilowatt Tango Yankee. Copy that 100%. How things in Pennsylvania? Copy that. November 3 Kilo Tango Yankee. Your radio report this way is actually, believe it or not, an S12 over 9, and I have at least an S7 of S3 to S7 of weather noise, lightning strike. So you're making it over the top of that, no problem. Copy that. Indeed. All right, in 3, Kilo Tango Yankee. Hey, have a good evening. Hey, good morning. Pennsylvania. Wow, I didn't think the load would work that way. Must be catching you off backscatter. Chishiosa.
Delta Charlie number 5 Victoria United calling secure forces. Delta Charlie 5 response. Delta Charlie 5 Victor uniform. Delta Charlie number 5 Victoria United calling secure standby. Hello, secure coordinations. Delta Charlie 5 Victor uniform. Delta Charlie number 5 Victoria United calling secure standby. Victoria United calling secure. Secure forces. Delta Charlie 5 Victoria calling secure. Standby. Secure forces. Delta